I shall now make a statement in my capacity as the representative of the Russian Federation. We thank the Special Representative of the Secretary-General, Janine Hennis-Plasschaert, for her substantive report on the situation in Iraq. We note the role of UNAMI in Iraq in stabilizing the situation in the country. We welcome the fact that the government of Iraq has upheld its international obligations regarding compensation payments to all claimants for losses and damage caused by the events of 1990. In this regard, we supported the final report of the UN Compensation Commission on Iraq and the adoption of Security Council Resolution 2621, terminating its mandate. We are concerned by the ongoing instability in Iraq. This is further complicated by the difficult economic situation in the country with the spread of coronavirus. We hope that the resources now freed up from paying compensation will have a significant impact in improving the well-being of Iraqi society. The international community, in turn, must lend support to Baghdad in drafting a package of measures to rebuild the country's socio-economic and humanitarian sectors. We welcome the confirmation at the end of last year of the results of the October 2021 early elections to Iraq's Council of Representatives. We trust that the parties elected to the Parliament will agree on a candidate for president in a timely manner, as well as on the composition of the new government, garnering support of the main political factions and the ethnic and sectarian groups of the country. We support the desire to stabilize the situation in the country, including by upholding security and law and order. In this regard, we are concerned to note the ongoing high-level terrorist threat. Despite Iraq's successes in the area of counterterrorism, the security situation in the country remains fragile, inter alia, due to the increase in activity of terrorist clandestine armed gangs. We're convinced that the only way to effectively counter this threat is through as broad coordination as possible of counterterrorism efforts. In this context, we wish to highlight the work of the Baghdad Quadripartite Information Center involving the militaries of Russia, Iraq, Iran, and Syria. We believe that this mechanism plays an important role in coordinating measures to combat terrorism in Iraq and Syria. We intend to continue to bolster the military preparedness of Iraqi security forces, primarily through developing bilateral military and technical cooperation. That said, we believe it's crucial for all parties involved in combating terrorism in Iraq to respect the sovereignty of the Iraqi state and to coordinate their actions with official Baghdad. Once again, we reiterate it is unacceptable for there to be an illegitimate military presence in Iraq. The presence in the country of foreign military formation should solely be with the consent of the local authorities or based on a relevant resolution of the Security Council. We note progress in rebuilding mutual understanding and in settling pending disagreements between Baghdad and Erbil. A further improvement in relations between them would help Iraq strengthen its security, and a solution to the existing ethnic and sectarian problems would enable its economic potential to be tapped into effectively for the benefit of the entire Iraqi people. In conclusion, I'd like to underscore that Iraq must not become the arena for regional confrontation. We strongly commend Baghdad's position in favour of fostering good neighbourly relations, and also we favour its diplomatic capacity to assist de-escalation in the region, inter alia based on Security Council Resolution 598 and the Russian collective security concept. I now resume my function as President of the Council.